Now, this cash heist was on April 1st,
So messy.
2021. April Fool's Day, by the way.
Phew.
Police say they stole more than $1 million.
Woo.
But it isn't clear whether that's what they got out the front door of the place or what they actually made off with. They fled in a getaway car with a second car as a spotter. In any event, it seems someone wasn't discreet about the score. And
I already know what time it is. Your boy Trigger Too Lit. Today I'm back at y'all with another reaction video. So today we're going to be reacting to a $1 million heist that went so stupid and so crazy. And this player, I think he was some type of player from the NFL or NBA. One of them, I'm not sure. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, he was like a millionaire. I think he was already a millionaire, and he played some type of sports or something. I don't know. We're going to get straight to this video. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight to the video, man, and I'm out.
this huge heist was conceived because of a blabbermouth. And it fell apart because of a blabbermouth, too.
Wow. Oh, this is about a blabbermouth. Someone that talked it, someone that said something, I guess they saying that what they saying, bro. But let's see how this young go.
And in between? Well, in between was another colossal mistake. It's the stuff of movies. The mob reporter here with details of an armed robbery that could have been a legendary score. More than $1 million in cash, right there for the taking. If
Wow.
only they didn't make two simple mistakes. Let me tell you about it.
$1 million in cash. What you do?
It may well have been the perfect target. A company that stocks automated bank machines with money, which means it has a ton of cash on hand. It sat anonymous and low-key, a soft target just outside Toronto's International Airport in Canada's largest
What
city.
happened in Toronto?
Now, someone must have blabbed about the business in the place because the heist starts off pretty solid. Let's break it down. Shortly after 9 a.m., two masked men jumped a female employee on her way into work and pushed her at gunpoint to the front door.
Wow.
Now, Buddy with the gun is followed by Buddy with a large bag. It seems they came prepared. They look like pros. But let's see how it goes. Once inside, the two men grab the manager. During this, though, the woman is left unattended for a moment. And Buddy with the bag suddenly realizes this.
He had to go run out the run. But he got that stendo, and he other guy they run. They ain't even run about the lady what lady who ran that. Y'all about to get caught.
Drops his bag and runs after her. In the confusion and probably soaked in adrenaline, he doesn't seem to realize where he left it.
Right now.
So now Buddy with the gun hustles the manager into the cash room. Look at this place. It's lined on three sides with large heavy-duty folds. But frankly, what's the point of having a safe if you don't keep it locked?
Yeah, they got it open. Every last one of them open. Whew.
We can see that Buddy with the gun has an extended mag in his pistol,
Yeah.
which is prohibited in Canada. And Buddy who brought the bag seems to realize at this point that he no longer has the bag and looks for an alternative. He grabs the bag off the shelf and starts stuffing cash into it, but it is small. So small. They aren't getting rich off of that bag, and he knows it. He leaves for a moment. We don't see what he does, but he's probably looking for his bag, but returns empty-handed. Buddy with the gun must be thinking, dude, you had one job. Then Bagman sees the lined garbage can. The garbage can bag is big. I can almost feel his relief through the lens. He empties it of garbage and starts filling it with wads and wads of cash. Buddy with the gun helps. He's noticed more cash in an open safe. There's so much cash here.
Woo.
Even sealed bags of cash. They're moving fast now. Within 5 minutes, they're out. But do they still look like pros? Like they did going in? He's dragging his makeshift loot bag.
Why you dragging?
It's heavy and just...
Is you dragging the bag, bro? You can't drag the bag. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happened, bro.
Thin plastic.
Oh Lord.
Oh dear. This scene gave the Toronto Police Hold-Up Squad the code name for their investigation. Project Heavy Bag, they called it.
This guy ripped the bag, bro, and dropped all the money. Look at the money left there. Just look at that, bro. This man gotta be kidding me, bro.
But the hijinks aren't yet over for our robbers. Now, this cash heist was on April 1st, 2021. April Fool's Day, by the way. Police say they stole more than $1 million. But it isn't clear whether that's what they got out the front door of the place or what they actually made off with. They fled in a getaway car with a second car as a spotter. In any event, it seems someone wasn't discreet about the score.
So what you think would happen to that? Y'all let me know in the comments. What you think would happen to the rest of that little money right there? What you think they did, bro? You think they went back for that, or somebody else would have got it? You let me know in the comments, bro. Cause this is the stupidest robbery I ever known, bro. That was a stupid move, man.
Other crooks heard of their sudden wealth. The tables turned. On May 17th, there was an attempted home invasion 7 miles north of the cash business. The target of the home invasion, police allege, was this man, Emmanuel Ross, 22, of Toronto.
Oh, Lord.
Police allege he was one of the men who pulled the cash house heist, although cops didn't know when they were called to the home invasion. Armed suspects trying to get into Rowson's place fled before police arrived.
So how they did that? Like, what did he do? How they knew they had money to home invasion's crib? Somebody talking.
When officers checked on the well-being of anyone inside, they found wads of cash, about $160,000 of it. Investigators traced it to the money stolen 6 weeks before in the cash heist. The hold-up squad's probe then linked 4 suspects to the robbery. In September, a man and a woman were arrested. A loaded Glock handgun was seized from their car, and a 23-year-old man is accused of being one of the men in on the heist.
Oh, man.
That same day, and the next, a SWAT team executed 4 search warrants at homes and cars. They found 7 more handguns, 6 Glocks and a Luger, along with high-capacity drum-style magazines, a bunch of ammo, body armor, and 330 grams of cocaine. 3 women and 2 men were arrested. Among those arrested was a former all-star college basketball player.
What? I knew it.
A decade ago, Philip Nkrumah was the reigning Canadian University Defensive Player of the Year, while he was playing with the Cape Breton University Capers.
Bruh, you was on this scheme too? He looked like the guy that was the big guy that was in there. The little cocky, big, swole guy that was in there getting everything up out of there, bro. He looked like that was him in there. Let's see.
He was a powerful, dynamic forward. His all-time rebound record at Cape Breton still stands unbroken today. He also played internationally on Canada's national basketball development team.
Wow.
Here he is featured in the advertising hype for a college basketball championship.
But just when you thought you were defeated, you discover sometimes the journey ends right where it started. The journey ends here.
Although he played for 5 seasons at a college on Canada's east coast, the 6'4" forward is a native of Brampton, Ontario, west of Toronto. He said he planned for a pro ball career, but it didn't work out that way. He's now 36 years old, apparently goes by the nickname Bonus, and has had repeated trouble with police. In 2016, he was caught selling a .357 Magnum to an undercover cop. He was then arrested with 10 others in a large cross-border gun-running probe, investigated by American and Canadian authorities. The guns were being smuggled from Michigan across the border into Ontario. At his sentencing in Windsor, Ontario, just across the border from Detroit, he told the judge this was his first and last time he'd have to face sentencing. He was sentenced to 39 months in prison. This spring, he was one of 10 people arrested north of Toronto in a large break-and-enter investigation. During Project Rise, police recovered a huge stash of stolen goods, as well as cash in 3 different national currencies. He is also facing drug charges from last year in Thunder Bay, 900 miles northwest of Toronto. He was charged with an array of...
Bro, you playing sports, bro. What is you doing all this for, bro? What is you doing all this for? Why you wasting your time up like this, bro? You got a rep, bro. A reputation right now, bro. You had a name you made for yourself, and you going to doing this, all this craziness, man. What's going on, bro?
Gun charges, a trafficking cocaine charge, and possession of proceeds of crime. he was released on bail to live with his family back in Brampton. Nkrumah isn't accused of being one of the guys inside the cash house during the heist. Emmanuel Ralston is, though. But he wasn't found when police came knocking. He's considered a fugitive at the time I'm making this, wanted for charges of robbery with a firearm, disguised with intent, possession of property obtained by crime. Police said he is considered armed and dangerous, and encouraged him to get a lawyer and turn himself in. They didn't say whether he is suspected of being buddy with the gun, or buddy without the bag.
They don't know.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.
Boy, my point of view is they self up the guy. I don't know how that happened, how he let somebody know that he had so much money that he had at his home, for them to home invade his crib. So this not adding up. Like, how they find out them boys did it? I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm very confused because this is a very stupid robbery they did. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. What is y'all opinion on this? Because I really don't get it, bro. This is crazy, dog. How you gonna mess up something sweet? The stupid robbery, man. Go ahead, hit me in the comments, man. Let me know what other video y'all want me to react to, man. I'm out, man.